Welcome back once again to your YouTube channel E&C Achievement. So, in this episode, we are going to concentrate on critical review of the story Matchbox by emphasizing the role of its women characters. So, we come across some women characters in the family. So, critical review of the story Matchbox, emphasizing the role of its women characters. Matchbox is a very simple story. Nomada is married to Ajit, who live in a joint family. Nomida's mother is a poor widow with her only one daughter, Nomida. The mother always demands money from Nomida for her needs. She writes letters to her always telling misfortunes of various kinds with the intention of getting financial help from her son-in-law. Nomada is ashamed of the beggarly nature of her mother. So Nomida's mother is often begging Nomida for money. That is the beggarly nature of her mother. But she continues helping her. Ajit has the habit of opening and reading all the letters that are addressed to Nomita. Once she sees a crumpled, sodden letter addressed to her in one of Ajit's trousers pockets, her husband's trousers pockets. The letter was written by her mother. He had received the letter 3 days ago, but he never told Nomida about this letter. Nomida had asked him many times not to open and read her letters. When she questions him about his bad habit, he says he will always do as he likes, and what could she do to stop him? There is a heated exchange, heated, angry dialogues between Nomida and her husband Ajit. And Nomida picks up a matchbox and applies a fire to her sari. Ajit was able to put out, extinguish, stop the fire. All this drama takes place as the washerman was waiting for the dirty clothes on Sunday. Soon Nomida gives the dirty clothes to the washerman and gets busy with the household work. There is some teasing by a sister-in-law who accuses Nomida of spending too much time in the company of her husband Ajit, neglecting her duties in the joint family like cooking, uh, cleaning vegetables, washing dishes. The two most important women characters, characters in the story are Nomida and her mother. Characters. Two The two most important woman characters. After R, you have to add yes. In the story are Nomida and her mother. Nomida is a beautiful young girl who wants to assert her freedom, but her husband Ajit does not allow it. He insists on reading the letters addressed to her. Nomida's mother is a typical widow who wants to get as much help as possible from her rich son-in-law. Her begging behavior makes Nomida lose her face before her husband and other family members. Actually, Nomida is getting ashamed of her mother's beggarly habit. It is proved that an empowered woman is the one who can find her own voice, speak up, and be seen and heard. We need gender equality, and then only we can have a healthy world. Dominance by any sex will ruin the equilibrium, balance of the family and the society. So, this is the critical review of the story Matchbox. Another important expected question in your question paper is blurb writing of a book. So there are so many qualities required for writing a blurb of a book. So that is in your textbook on page number 25. And the qualities required for writing a blurb also is given there on that page. You can just prepare. You can just read and understand. So now prepare a blurb of Pradam Pradishruti, making use of the hints given on page number 25 of your textbook. Pradam Pradishruti is a novel about a special woman named Satyavati who dared to break the so-called rules made to control the lives of Bengali women in her days. The novel depicts the endless suffering and the liberation, the freedom of women in Bengal. In fact means truly, it is a story of women everywhere in India. It is applicable to all the women in India. Asha Purna Devi, the novelist, created a realm or space of her own in the world of creative literature and gender studies, masculine and feminine gender studies. She once said, slowly and steadily, gradually, continuously, a completely new world was getting created with in my mind. It was a world of comprehension, understanding, a world of feelings, emotions. It was a world with a never-ending flow of feelings, never-ending, without stopping flow of feelings. Most of her writings marked a firm means strong protest against the inequality and injustice rooted in gender discrimination. Pradam Pradishruti inspires, motivates young minds to create an enlightened, matured world free of separation or segregation. The book was published by Ananta Publishers, another category. The publisher should also be mentioned while you prepare a blurb writing of any book. First in 1964. Other notable or important works of the writer also should be mentioned here. Ashapurna Devi's other important books are Subarnolata and Bakui Katha. This is a model of the book, the novel Pradam Pradishruti Blurb Writing. Hope you have benefited out of this. Please share to your friends and ask them to subscribe and be in touch with the EMC achievement and be competent to score A+. Wish you all the best. Thank you.